What up though, YouTube? This your boy King Dig with The Way Out Gaming. I'm back with another video, and in this video I don't know how many fans out there it is of 2K whatever, but I'm a real big fan of of 2K. So I was watching what's supposed to be like the little season finale or whatever of the 2K TV or whatever, and Ronnie came on and he basically was mimicking the little face scan on the cell phone or whatever. So it looks like this year on 2K17 or whatever, they're gonna have the cell phone face scans on 2K or whatever, and they're gonna have the apps on your phone so you can go on your phone or whatever and scan your face. Because if anybody knows, 2K has face scan on. You can use the PlayStation camera or the Connect or whatever, and to scan your face, but you have to scan your face like 16 times or whatever just before it comes out or whatever. So my nephew was just trying to scan his the other day. We couldn't get it to work. So, and I know on last year's live, I used the face scan on the cell phone or whatever. I did it one time. It came out picture perfect. Like, it looked exactly like me. But so that's like the only thing that live had last year that was good to me or whatever. Now the gameplay was better than the live 15 or whatever, but it wasn't up to 2K standards. And while I'm talking about 2K or whatever and the face scan or whatever, which if they do have on 2K17, which I believe they will, whatever, it's a big upgrade. As long as they have it just like the live, because the live, you just put your face in the camera on your cell phone or whatever. They really didn't have a little box that you had to keep your face in or whatever. You just turned your head from side to side and it came out perfect every time. I did it a couple times. It came out perfect every single time and it looked exactly like me. So I hope that's how 2Ks come out to be, because that would be great. But like I said, while I'm on the subject of 2K and making a 2K video or whatever, 2K, you need to make dedicated dunk buttons in your game. I'm sorry. I tried to hashtag it, tried to start the hashtag, but whatever. You need dedicated dunk buttons in 2K17, 18, whatever, because I'm tired of going up for a dunk or whatever, wide open, and then they make me do a layup while I'm running full turbo or whatever, full stride or whatever, and I do a layup, and I know my dude got 360 windmill dunks and everything else like that enabled on him, and I do a layup. Or if somebody comes and bumps me a little bit or whatever, I don't even try to dunk. I do a layup. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes I feel that they small enough or they didn't even jump to where I could have did a LeBron and just dunked on their head, or you know what I'm saying, or straight jumped over them or something like that. But it doesn't let me or whatever. So you need to fix that, because that's one of my big pet peeves or whatever about 2K. That, and then the fact of whatever that you can't basically control your own dude. Everything is kind of locked in animations. Even though they tried to say that it's not locked in animations or whatever, it is locked in animations or whatever. I move my trigger or my thumbstick a little bit to move over so I can check my dude, and he runs way past the person that I'm supposed to be checking, and I have to come back. Or I'm checking somebody or whatever, and I try to run to check somebody else or whatever, and it just stops me like for about 5-10 seconds or whatever. I stop frozen or whatever, and then or they slow me down or whatever, and then I start running full stride after that. I mean, I don't understand that. I know it's in the game because I played it. It's not just my copy, because I played it somewhere else too or whatever, and it did the same thing to me or whatever. When the game wants to slow you down because it wants the other person to make a play or whatever, it does that, and they need to stop. Because I remember back in the old ones or whatever, you had full functionality over your player. If you want to hurry up and run back down there, you can do that. I had the old one back when, when Iverson was on it, when Ben Wallace was on the cover or whatever. And whenever I wanted to take off running somewhere, or if I want to check one person and hurry up and run to another person, or whatever, I didn't get stuck anywhere. I ran to the next person and I checked them, just as easy as you can do in a real NBA. So they need to fix that, because that's trash right there. That's one thing to have people cussing at their screen. is you not being able to do what you want to do like you really can do in real life. I mean, you don't slow down in real life. You don't just stop and be like, hey, what am I gonna eat for dinner tonight or whatever? No, you keep playing the doggone game. You don't freeze and let the person get to the rim, or let the person run faster than you. You know you faster than them or whatever. But whatever. This has been another video from the Way Out Game, man. And please like, comment, subscribe. If you are looking for this channel to subscribe to or whatever, and you can't find it for some reason, YouTube messed up on my channel, you have to go to the Way Out Gaming H or whatever, for some reason or whatever. In my profile, my channel should be the first one on there or whatever, and then you can click on it and subscribe and everything. But like I said, it's been your boy, and I'm out.